my Savior God, to thee. So great, how great thou art. So wonderful, how great thou art. So wonderful, then sings my soul. God is so good. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised. I want you to praise Him for 20 seconds on the level of how great He is. Our God, and all will see how great You are. He's our God. Oh, how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see There's nothing more important than what we just did. Everything you've got on your to-do list will look smaller because you just made God that much bigger in your mind. One time we were about 4 years into the church, and we had a moment that was kind of like that moment we just shared together, and the people were singing and exalting God and magnifying God, and I came up to preach, and I stopped the singing in order to get to my sermon, because that's important, right? I got so much to say, and I've studied, and I want to get to all of it. And now the Lord doesn't speak to me out loud, but let me just tell you what it was kind of like when I got done. The Lord said, hey, you know how that there was this moment and the people were singing about how great I was, and then you just stopped the moment and said what you wanted to say? He said, you interrupted me. Now, I don't like to be interrupted when I talk, and I'm not God. So what he showed me over time, just as I've been pastoring and leading and all of that, because in moments where we worship, some people think of that as being almost like the opening act, and then they come to church and let me get a seminar, and that's not how this is designed. The moments where you're giving God an offering of your worship and singing about the truth of who he is, those are the moments where God can say things to you without words that human words can't say. So always be aware. Now, I come into church every week. I pick a song and I put it on as loud as I can play it and drive to church in the dark, just hoping that the Lord will help me to help you. And so I drove in this morning listening to Jireh. I was driving 90 miles an hour, and it's not even a fast song. But as I started to sing truths about God, hear truths about God, it washes over you, you know? It will if you let it. But sometimes God really wants to cleanse you and really wants to meet you, and you just stop it to get to the next thing that you've got to do. But don't do that. Take some moments in your everyday life and just wait and let God wash over you.